California has a long history with fires, from Cal Fire fighting to save lives and property since 1885. There's even a designated wildfire season. Recently, the dangers posed by fires have gotten much higher. In 2020 alone, Cal Fire responded to over 8,000 fires, which consumed over 1.4 million acres of forest and grassland. Los Altos Hills is an area in danger of severe damage from fires. The entire residential area of the hills, which spans 8.4 square miles, is full of fire hazards. Dead grass covers the ground, even touching many houses. There are dead trees and bushes which have succumbed to the drought in California. There is lots of undeveloped land with dry brush. All of these things contribute to wildfires because they burn quickly. A bonfire gone wrong or a cigarette thrown from a car can easily spiral out of control and turn into a 1,000-acre wildfire. Californians have been dealing with wildfires for over 100 years, but recently, hot and dry weather and decades of forest mismanagement have led to recent wildfires being larger and more devastating than anything that has come before. The towns and cities that have been built up in the wildland-urban interface, once relatively safe from these fires, are now in danger of being destroyed, just like we saw in Paradise, California, and are continuing to see today. We spoke to Captain Gluen, a former fire captain and current emergency services manager for the Los Altos Hills County Fire District, about the dangers to homes in Los Altos Hills. She served on a strike team fighting the campfire and has firsthand experience fighting wildfire.
How fast it's going to burn is usually kind of directed, and how the fire spreads is by the weather. So on a red flag warning day, you usually have typically to call it red flag warning, you're going to have winds sustained over 15 miles an hour. You're going to have high temperature generally, low humidity. Those three criteria kind of establish the red flag warning. It's issued through the National Weather Service.
Fires are able to rapidly spread following the heat they create and are pushed by the winds.
How fast a fire can move, it was a red flag condition with sustained winds over the 15 miles an hour with gusts over 60 miles an hour. And it was moving at the rate of a football field a second. So you don't outrun something like that. You don't outdrive something like that. That's a very fast-moving, wind-driven fire.
A campfire in similar rough and steep terrain traveled over 5 miles in less than 2 hours to hit Paradise, California. The most effective way to prevent damage and deconstruction of homes is to have proper defensible space and building materials.
I always tell people, what does defensible space look like? It's removing the dead, diseased, dying, or damaged plants.
If homeowners follow proper guidelines and understand the risks, they can help protect their property from the risks of fire.